Hi everyone, welcome back to Her Take collaboration with Crafty Cat Incorporated. Today is Friday, and for our Friday project, we had to create a card using house mouse stamps. How cool is that? I'm going to share with you quickly what stamp I used, and I want to talk about this paper really quickly. So this is the stamped image I used. The stamp itself is still on the block. I don't have to pull it off until I clean it. And this is the SKU in case you're interested in trying to find it. And I want to just quickly discuss this paper. This paper came from Tuesday Morning, and it's the Cardstock Warehouse Paper Company. If you've ever heard me talk about some of the products that Tuesday Morning get, I think sometimes it's off some kind of way, and that's why they have such great prices on it. Maybe something discontinued, it didn't sell properly, wasn't a good sale, or maybe the paper is off trim and it's too much, so they just say, hey, instead of throwing it out, let's try to make some money, and they give it to discount stores. In my opinion, this paper is not the greatest to stamp and color on. If you can see the textures in there, the 110 paper that I use, the Georgia Pacific, I like it because it's a lot more smoother and it feels like it doesn't do what this did to my coloring. So if you can see, it's like all grainy looking, which, I'm an amateur colorist, so it's okay. But I just didn't like how it was looking. It kind of looked like crayons, like truly crayon, even though the pencils are smooth pencils, like they're creamier than like a Crayola pencil. I just didn't like that texture. So what I did is I always stamp out more than one image. I try to stamp out at least two, because sometimes this does happen where you color and it doesn't come out right. And so this is my finished coloring image, and you can still see it's kind of like color-ish crayon looking, which is fine, no big deal. I do love how it came out. And I chose these crazy colors because I was thinking of little kids. When you decorate your Christmas tree, when you have children, unless you're like into Christmas, like if you're a Christmas fanatic, it may be something different. But little kids pick weird colors to go on trees. I know when I was growing up, I used to pick some outrageous colors. Like these colors don't really quote unquote match, but they complement each other because it's Christmas, and you can do whatever you want or whatever you don't want. And so I just chose these colors. You see right here on this one, I was going to do different tones, but the pencils and the whole situation just were not working out for me. So I did highlight some of it with marker, and then I tried to match the marker as best as possible. And in my tree, I just kind of traced around some of the leaves or little petals or pine, since it's probably a pine tree, with different color markers to give it highlight. Because sometimes when you get a Christmas tree, it's dark in some spots and light in others. So that's why I chose to get that and do it like that. And then I just did this. I did put a card front on the front. Thanks Deb Hulk for writing that in one of the comments. Now I can remember card front. And I just put that on top, and then I put a little white front in here so people can write on. And then I took these cute little Christmas trees that I got in this trim, and I just snipped off two of them and glued them down. This trim is a mess, but I love it. Like, this is my go-to trim whenever I'm using these colors. I like that. It has a whole bunch of different things on there. So this is my creation. Go over to Crafty Cat Incorporated and see what she created. Let me know in the comment section if you color your stamps, if you have some house mouse stamps and you color, and how you feel about coloring them. I know that whenever I pull out a house mouse stamp, it's going to be a long day because it's so much detail work in coloring them. Until next time, happy crafting.